Hello, everybody, and happy Friday night. This is Christine Bertram coming to you live from my makeshift hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. It's November 13th. It's Friday the 13th. Did you have any black cats cross your path? Did you walk underneath any ladders? Isn't that one of them? I thought it was. So, all those superstitions that are out there. So, it is a Friday night, and I generally am not live on Friday, but I had promised you guys that last week we didn't make it through all the cards, and I scheduled another one because you guys like the swap cards. Hi, Jewel. Good evening to you as well. So, I had a rather productive week, I think. Hi, Jay. Happy Friday to you, too. I don't think any progress was made outside. We're kind of like on a standstill on that for, I think, till this weekend. I'm hoping that the flooring will go in this weekend or next weekend. Hi, Kathy, Miller, and Linda. Hopefully flooring will be soon, and my Amish man needs to get back. So the hive updates have been far and few between because there hasn't been much happening this month. I think November has really been slow. so hi, Faye from VA is Vermont, I think, or Virginia. Virginia. Oh, the letters. I couldn't hardly see, like my glasses help me see, but it's at the distance away that it's hard to read. Gosh, I hit that 40. I was telling you guys last night that I hit 40, and I can tell the eyesight thing changes. So hi, Mary. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Jean from Pennsylvania. PA is Pennsylvania. See, I can barely read the letters. So awesome. So what we're going to do tonight is roll through some more swap cards. I participate in swaps to get ideas, inspiration, get the creative juices flowing, and sometimes they inspire me and I copy them exactly, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I change them up. Sometimes I'll take 3 cards and I'll take elements from all 3 and just mix it up. So, and then oh my gosh, yes, and then they'll go deer hunting and then I'll lose more days. That's just how it works. So I'm really, really hopeful that that all gets done next week. And then over Thanksgiving week, I don't have anything planned except for Paper Pumpkin is that Monday. And then I don't have an in-person class until, well, actually, I don't have mystery card until the following Monday. I have no in-person. The small business showcase was sadly having to be canceled because of COVID. So I will have the entire week. I got light going on here. I've got the entire week then that if they get it done, I can move in. Hi, Mike. How are you doing? Oh, Kathy, wait till 50. Oh my gosh. So I have been told that every decade that you hit, so when you hit 40, you notice changes in your body, and that's the year that you notice them. Then you hit 50, and then you notice other things, but it's on the decade that you, people that are older and wiser have told me that every decade you hit different peaks in your bodies, and then it doesn't do all the things that you once could do, and I'm sad for that, but that's a part of life. It is the circle of life, so that's why we have to enjoy every day. So oh, you had a bifocal lens. Okay, so speaking of that, Faye, when I was 30, I had a cataract in my left eye. So I had to have a lens implanted in my left eye. And now they put a distance lens in, so I can see 20 with this eye. And my right eye, I can see close up. And so I think they call that the monovision. And so if I don't wear my glasses when I am reading, I can't see anything. But I don't need them in general day-to-day life. So I only wear glasses when I have to read. So, the crazy things we have to do. So hi, Sandy. Hi, Kay. So I'm so excited because I'll show you guys these. I made these cards this past week for my Snowflake Splendor class that's coming up. And you guys loved them. I had 2 people sign up for this class last night. And so I'm so excited. I think the popular vote was this purple one. This was called the purple blue one, purple 2. So these are the 4 cards that I worked on in the evenings this week to get ready so that you guys could see them. Hi, Kathy back. What is our list? Don't let anything catch up with you? I know, run faster than the years. I know, I don't feel 40. I definitely feel like, let's say 29, because that's what I celebrate every year is the 29th birthday. And we don't tell anybody how many anniversaries of the 29th birthday. So I want you guys to know that this is a class coming up in December, and you should definitely get on the horn and get registered for it if you are interested. All the details can be found on my website, and go to my calendar of events and search for December. I have 2 in-person classes and I have a to-go version. I think that it's December 10th. Is the online version. So just want to show you guys that while everybody's rolling in. So we were talking about swaps though, and why I swap. I don't swap a lot. I am very precise about what I swap and when I swap, because I don't have all the time in the world to make swap cards. I wish I did, but I don't. So I'm very selective about what swaps I participate in, and I generally participate in more swaps in the beginning of a catalog, so that I have samples for my customers. That's why I swap, is so that I have samples to show all you guys. Like tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through some of the swap cards that I've gotten, because it's always fun to see all the different ways that people stamp and put things together and how they pick colors and what products they use. So I generally swap in the beginning of a catalog cycle, and then sometimes I participate in a monthly swap with my upline. She does a featured bundle every month, and you can choose to do it or not. And so I always choose those when I'm featuring those bundles in my classes. If I'm not, then I'm like, nope, I'm good. So tonight I have 2 specific bundle swaps that my upline hosted. One is In the Pines, and so she has the bundle that she chose was In the Pines. I believe that was actually last month. And then the month before was Snowflake Splendor. So I have lots of beautiful cards from In the Pines and Snowflake Splendor to show you. And then I host a swap with some stampers that I call it the Suite Swap. And everybody makes 4 cards from the products within a suite. And I always do that right at the beginning of the catalog go live, so that I have those beautiful cards to show my customers right away. So on that note, are you guys ready to get started? I'm like, my light here is going, like, it doesn't want to stay up. So maybe that'll work better. I had to take some pictures earlier, so my lighting got changed. That's better. Okay, so let me flip the camera down, and I'm going to talk to you first about In the Pines. So my mom loves Christmas trees. I am so excited because these dies are gorgeous. So it's a bundle. You can get the stamp set or the dies, or you can get both and bundle it, and you save 10% when you bundle. So the whole bundle's $51.25. But she loves Christmas trees, so I instantly thought of her when I saw this bundle, because her Christmas tree, or her cards for Christmas, I have to make about 85 of them for her, and it's gonna definitely feature this suite of or this bundle of stamp set and dies. So I have all of these cards that I have these set aside to show you. So if I know who made it, I'll call out hoorah rah to who made it. Sometimes when people use slips of paper, I don't always catch the slip of paper when I take plastic off and look at them. Excuse me. So this first one, I try to get the plastic off here. Look at this beauty. So this one was made by Deb Snyder. And I like the concept of what she did here. And when you do a swap card, you make generally multiples. So it could be 10, it could be 20, it could even be 30. Honestly, it really just depends on how many people are in the swap. Hi, Sue. Hi, Denise. So what I loved what she did here is she cut out a stitched rectangle, and then she cut it in half, and she put the Sahara Sand on this side and Whisper White on this side. And they're cut in half, and you can see that she split them right down the middle, and you can't even see that because the trunk of the tree, it basically covers it right up. And then what she did is, basically each card just got one half, and then what she did is she layered this to match. And in the background, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, there it is. The Evergreen Forest embossing folder. So pretty. So pretty. So I didn't mean to say that 3 times. I was trying to start my next sentence. So anyways, it's awesome. She could have even put like Stella or shimmer paint over the top of those trees to make them stand out even more. But this is a classic card. And again, this is thinking of you. It's not even a Christmas card, but picture it with reds and greens and whites, and you could definitely use this as a Christmas card. Hi, Carrie Peterson. So that's that one, and we'll leave those out. Next one, no name. I honestly can't remember like where slips of paper goes. I can't remember everything. So this one is using Pear Pizzazz and Mossy Meadow. And in this case, the person stamped one tree directly on the designer series paper. This must be this guy with this one, the outline. And then they stamped one and die cut it out. So this is raised up. And then they cut out a die here with a Mossy Meadow tree. And they layered the 3 trees. Now what I like about this is they made the trees so they were grounded. And they were kind of like growing out of the label versus having the label and then the trees floating in outer space is what I say. So it's nice that the trees are into the sentiment. Season's Greetings and Thinking of You are both the sentiments that come in this suite. I keep saying suite, in the stamp set. Now this is the red ribbon we used in class last night, and it comes from the Trimming the Town suite of products. There's red, Poppy Parade, and green, and then a couple little banners hanging on the side here. Yes, Gloria, this is a great masculine card all year round, honestly. And it could be a birthday card, a thank you card, a thinking of you, but it's very, very masculine. So very nice. Okay. Next one is our fabulous Jay Shante. Yay. I love Jay. She is watching right now and she makes gorgeous cards as well. Look at this beautiful card. She also used the evergreen embossing folder, and you can see what I mean by when you highlight the tree with different shading. In this case, she used a darker blue and sponged over the top to give depth to the trees in the background. This is that metallic mesh ribbon, and it is part of the Hallows Night Magic, or like the Halloween suite of products. It is amazing. It is for wedding cards, Halloween cards, winter cards. You definitely need to stock up on a roll or two of this before it retires next month. Hi, Charlene. This is the sentiment from here. So she used Misty Moonlight with the Seaside, which is one of my new favorite color combinations. Thanks for sharing, Sandy. Oh my gosh, I forgot to say that earlier. If you guys don't mind, please like, share, and comment like you usually do. But I know I have some new people out there. If you wouldn't mind sharing it, I love to share creativity and love. And so when you share me, then that gets to share more of that to everybody. So thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so what she did here is she die cut. This piece of paper is from the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. She cut out this tree from here. And what that does is it just cuts out the insides, and then it leaves the border of whatever paper's around it. And she Stellaed the heck out of this tree. I know it's really hard to see Stella in a video. Oh, but there you can kind of see the glimmer. She Stellaed the tree really nice. Thanks for sharing, Jewel. Beautiful card, Jay. I always love your card. Thanks for sharing, Jean. I appreciate it. We'll leave these out for now. Okay, next we have here Deb Snyder again. So with the bundle swap that I do, the requirement is you do 2 cards of a different pattern. So you saw back here that was Deb Snyder's card. Thanks for sharing, Dar. Thanks, Nikki. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing, Carrie. Woohoo. Okay, so the rule is to make 2 different cards. So these are both Deb Snyder's. And let's look at this one. See what she's got going on. And, okay, Pretty Peacock mixed with Shaded Spruce. And there's a rolling hill in this die right here. That is awesome. It makes snowdrifts. So she took the gold foil and she made a rolling hill back there. A cutesy, adorbsy little gold cord bow here. Now those are really, we used this in class last night. These little guys, this white, it's really wiry, and she made the most perfect, amazing bow. I love it. The paper here comes from Plaid Tidings, and that is just a strip in the back with this piece here matching. Now she embossed that with the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder out of the annual catalog. Trees in Green, Sentiments, and Pretty Peacock. Beautiful card, Deb. Love it. So, oh, she even stamped the inside. Nice. The requirement isn't that you have to stamp the inside. So, oh, she did that one too. Like sometimes, I wonder if Jay did. Jay didn't. So I generally don't either. All right, next one. Karen, oh, I'm going to butcher the name. Poyadinsky. Sorry, I'm not so good with names, guys. That is not my cup of tea. Hi, Karen. Okay, beautiful card here. This is 2 trees. They are 2 trees that are cut from the die out of Mossy Meadow. Oh, I forgot to say on Dar's card, Jay's card. I saw Dar's name. On Jay's card here, this is the stitched nested dies, which is basically what was used on this card too. They're awesome dies. They're my top 5 favorite. And they're, I don't remember if there's 8 of them or so, but they're all that shape, but they nestle inside of each other. Look at that bow. She took the linen thread and made 4 bunny ears on each side. And the dies here, I have not used this yet. I own it. It's from the annual catalog. It's called Best Year Dies. It makes plaid. So there's a die that does the green checkery thing, or like the hashtag is maybe hashes in the back. And then the red here is the die. And she did that out of the card base. Oh, actually, she put it right on the same size as the front of the card and just glued it right on top. So very pretty card. I'm so excited. So what I do with swap cards is at the end of the catalog, and especially at the end when it's Christmas time, I use these for my Christmas cards too, guys. Shh, don't tell anybody. But I use them. And so somebody will get all these beautiful cards. Okay, oh, this one is, let's see here. Oh, Dina Rico. Okay, so she's part of this swap. And in this case, I think, Coastal Cabana, Just Jade or Bermuda Bay. Whew, they look very similar. Real red. She made a little rectangle and then die cut that same tree. So that's the one like Jay did. Just cut that tree out. And a little copper star, a copper designer star on the top. Now these trees here, she stamped them like they were in the background. Excuse me. So very, very, very simple, pretty card here. And no insight on that one. Good job, Dina. All right, Jay Shante. This is Jay's second card. Hi, Lisa Nealon. This is Jay's second card that she did. The Pine Swap cards. Yes, oh my gosh, there's so many. If you don't own this Pines, you are going to want it at the end of my swap card showcase. Look at this. Here are the stitched nested dies again. And in this case, the trees got stamped like a little forest. Season's greetings, a little red rhinestone. Now, here's what I didn't have last night in class. So that gold cording right here, that gold cording, it's really hard to see it, but that's part of the Wishes and Wonder ribbon combo pack, and it comes with this shaded spruce, really thick ribbon. And so what Jay did here is she wrapped the ribbon first and then put the gold cording. Now the plaid paper is from Plaid Tidings. What's awesome about the plaid paper is it has all those different occasions, like it has Valentine's Day themed, Halloween, Christmas, and fall. So 4 different themes going on. Very pretty card, Jay. Love it. Love it. This one, already want the Pines, and you're gonna want it more. We got a whole stack here. Okay, this one. Hi, Amy. Okay, no name on this one. I can't remember where this came from, but the Winter Forest embossing folders in the background. Hard to see, but I don't know if I get the light just right. Sometimes, oh, there you can catch it. Plaid Tidings DSP. Stamped and die cut the outline here for the trees, and then here the little pine tree, got a couple of them. Sahara sand with Whisper White. This is called a monochromatic card, so it's like white with a color. All right, hi Jean, how are you doing? We miss you. Okay, I'm guessing, I think this is Kelly Atchison's swap card. She loved the moose. I was in a couple swaps with her. Do you post these anywhere? I would love to case a few. So what I'm going to recommend for you guys to do, if you like these cards, screenshot. So like in your phone while you're watching it like me, you just take a screenshot and then you'll have it for later, okay? I don't take pictures and photograph all these cards. That would take me a long time. I do like to share them with you in a video. So as I'm holding the card like this, screenshot it. Now, if you miss it when the video is done, go back and watch the replay. Just make a note like we're at 19 minutes, 27 seconds, just so you know where to fast forward to, so you don't have to re-watch everything. Okay. Good question, though, Nikki. Okay, thanks for sharing, Donna. I appreciate it. I want a die cut embossing matching and the pine set. Yeah! Awesome. Okay, That's what I'm doing, Lisa. Oh, cool. Lisa's doing the screenshot. So we've got espresso for our base, and it's pool party, and there are snowflakes. That's the snowflake embossing folder. So there, you can see the snowflakes right there and up there. She used the snowflake they're adhesive backed snowflakes. This is stamping the tree in, I'm guessing, old olive, and that's what the background is. Now this label back here is from the Tasteful Labels dies. Another copper star. You guys, the copper stars are amazing. If you join me for my game night on December 3rd online or December 2nd in person, part of your goodie bag, you get a $15 goodie bag. You're going to get copper stars, a half a pack of copper stars. And you only will use a few of them in class, and you'll have leftovers for your Christmas trees or any trees. The moose is from the Moose Builder Punch. It's Mary Moose. Little linen thread bow on his neck, and thinking of you, and he's walking out in the snowbanks. So, hi Mary from Montana. All right, next one, no name. I think if I had to guess, I think this was Rose Grunwald, and I can tell because of the envelope. And we have a monochromatic cardigan. So we have Whisper White with Seaside Spray stamping, and the evergreen embossing folder used again. A whole cluster of trees. I like what she did with the tree here. She stamped her sentiment off to the side, and she has one tree in the back, and then she has one tree over the top, and then a couple in the front here. Actually, the 4 of them in the front. So I like how it kind of nestles around the label here. And then what she did with her stitched circle is she cut off the edge. So a lot of the times when we're using dies, we think we have to use the whole die. Don't think that way. You can just use the circle, and what you would do is put that on here, excuse me, and then you can, oh, there I was right, Rose. And then you can just take your scissors and trim it off. And that's how you would do that. So good job, Rose, beautiful card. Added a few of the rhinestone basic jewels here. Very pretty card, very nice, simple and pretty. Those are the nice ones. I'm gonna guess that this might be hers as well. Let's see if there's a name on the inside. Yes, it is. Rose. Ruth Nicholson. Great idea for the screenshot. You bet. That's what I do when I am watching. Are you guys seeing? Let's see here if I got a hit play. Oh, yeah, it's good. So that's what I am doing when I lost everything. Oh, I was playing around with this. Okay, hang on, guys. I got to get back to it. Somebody messaged me. And, okay, one moment, please. We got to get back into here so I can see you guys. So much activity. My phone froze. And let's get back in here. Now you see what you have to do to find me. Hang on. It's right there. Okay. Sorry for that moment and delay. Perfect. Okay, so this was Rose's card again. And so what you want to do when you use a Whisper White for your base, you always want to use a thick Whisper White or a thick Very Vanilla. It just makes the card sturdy and strong. It's good support. The regular Whisper White is flimsy, and so when you use it as a card base, it just doesn't hold up so good. It just doesn't make your card feel meaty. So she definitely used the thick Whisper White, some foil of silver on each side, and then this is the Designer Series paper from the Feels Like Frost. And so the card that Jay made here was also Feels Like Frost. On one side, it's all bluesies and purplesies, and then the other side is silvers and whites. So very cool. She cut a vellum circle here. I'm guessing it's the 2-inch. Let's see here. She's got a 2-inch circle. So we sell the 2-inch, 2 1/4, and one other size. So she just punched out a cool vellum circle, and then the tree got die cut and a sentiment on. Now this ribbon has been around for a few years. It's metallic edge ribbon, so it comes in silver and white and gold and vanilla. Very pretty ribbon. I love it because you can color it with your Stampin' Blends and make it any color that you want. All right, perfect card. Love it. Great job. How do you do a screenshot? Mary Ellen. So I have a Samsung phone, so my power button is on this side, and I have a bottom button here. And when I press those two at the same time, it takes a screenshot. Okay, so Apple phones are different. I'm not so good with Apple. So Google it. That's my advice. Google it. I don't remember whose card this was, but if I had to guess, it might also be Kelly Atchison's, my upline. And she used here Night of Navy and then the Very Vanilla. And see, now that's why my phone froze when I did my screenshot. So let's see if I can get that back. That's what happened. Okay, so Night of Navy, Very Vanilla, brightly gleaming designer series paper. It is awesome paper. It's specialty paper. One side has the copper going on, and the other side is stripes, and you can't see that, like different stripes of vanillas and Night of Navy and Mossy Meadow. The outline is from the Brush Metallic. It's the copper one. The bottom is Night of Navy, and she's got the copper bow on here from the basket weave and copper metallic ribbon from the Gilded Autumn. Here's the snow hill going on, left a little room for the sentiment, and then we've got some adhesive backed sweet sequins there. And so this is like a 3/4 card, maybe I would say, because she cut off the bottom part here. So we were missing the bottom part, but very pretty card. Yes. So hi, Kathy Jackson. Oh, it has all the buttons on the same side. Press the button at the same time. Okay, good idea, Bridget. Okay, this is Lori Krause. Oh my gosh, another fabulous stamper. Okay, I love the fact she used all these blue gems and she used Balmy Blue glimmer paper back here. So you can see all those gems that she used. Okay, then she's got the snowflake, the adhesive back snowflakes all around in the center of all the snowflakes. Okay, Misty Moonlight, Snowflake Splendor DSP. This is the snowflake, I think, 1/4 inch ribbon. And then I'm trying to get to this one, Balmy Blue. If I had to guess, the outline was Balmy Blue. She cut 2 ovals. So here's what she did. She cut the white oval, and then she cut, you can see it just right there. She cut the Balmy Blue glimmer paper out. And then what she did is she further cut out the outline from that one die that is the one like that Jay used here. And I think with that one right there from Dina's. So yeah, and that one's awesome. So good job, Lori. Oh, and she did the inside. Oh, I love it. It's always a surprise if somebody does the inside. Thanks for sharing, Kathy. Okay, another one from Lori. So remember, everybody does 2. And it's so pretty too. So I think it's, is that cherry? That's Real Red. Real Red, a line of basic black for a mat. Now this is the organdy ribbon, the glittery organdy ribbon that's in the annual catalog. And it was first introduced like for a Halloween one, but it looks really cool with the Christmas card here. These are the green foil Christmas trees. So there's red and green foil paper, and she cut out so this is one of those, the die from here. Now the iridescent pearls are from the Halloween set, and they work. You know, they're a little dark, but they work. They take on the color of the surroundings. And so these are the iridescent pearls that come in the Halloween set. Season's Greetings, use a little banner punch on the side. So awesome. Okay, so good job, Lori. Next, oh my gosh, I already cased this card. Terry Gaines makes fabulous cards too. And I cased this card for the holiday card buffet. No, wait, you guys, we did this card. I cased it for, I did for last month's class in October. I had a deer. So we call this the Great Big Buck. It's either John Buck or Joe Buck. I'm not sure which is which, but he's cut out with gold foil paper. The Christmas tree or the tree is in Mossy Meadow. And then this is Pear Pizzazz. And here's the winter embossing folder again. And she brushed it with a sponge and some probably Mossy Meadow ink. Here are those stitched nested dies again. You see how they kind of nestle inside each other. And she embossed this layer with the subtle embossing folder. And then she put some gold pearls on. So we have metallic pearls that come in gold and silver as a combined package. And so those are the gold ones. Season's Greetings from that set. And she put a little white layer. So you can see in here, she didn't do a traditional mat. She has it actually smaller, and you can see more of the green then around it. Okay, if you're curious what size that is, it is 3.5 by 4 3/4. So if you like that kind of a mat on the inside, 3.5 by 4 3/4. Oh, this one is so pretty. I saw this and I hid it. So when I get swap cards and I want to case them, I hide them until I am done designing with them. And then I have them ready for a class because then I don't lose them. So no name on this one, so I can't give credit. But Seaside Spray with, oh, the glare is crazy. Hang on. Let's get rid of that. So Seaside Spray, Night of Navy. And then we have a Whisper White layer with some blue stamping. I think it's Misty Moonlight and Balmy. Seaside Spray would be my guess. Some of the adhesive backed sequins. The sentiment stamped in Night of Navy on the seaside. Here's that the winter forest embossing folder again. So it's another, like I would call this monochromatic, where it's all blue and white. So very nice. You're right, Mike. It's awesome. So let's see. I don't see a name on here. What do we have here? This is the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. So you can see it's the silver with the white. So on that card that we had back here, that's another piece of paper from that same pack. And it's all white with silver. And sometimes the background is white and then it's silver. And in this case, the background is silver with white. And there's polka dots and there's stripes and there's everything. I'm trying to find myself time to figure out what this color is. It's Just Jade. That, I believe, is Just Jade. Ooh, Bermuda. I don't think... they look like they're different. This ink is Just Jade, and this is Just Jade back here, but is it Bermuda Bay? Oh my gosh. I don't know exactly what's going on with the star. Oh, you know what oh my gosh. I figured it out. This is one of the Copper Star Designer Element, the stars. They embossed silver embossing powder over the top of it. I don't want to pick any more off, but I can see it where the piece fell off. You can emboss on your copper stars and make them different colors. Ooh, who would have thunk it? Okay, so there you go. Awesome. You could even do, we have silver, gold, clear, and white, I think. So this rectangle is from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And then they stamped trees kind of like going up at an angle. So this is a very cool layout for a card. And if you don't have trees and you want to do something else, this whole like diagonal thing is super cool with having the stamps coming out. I think I might save this aside to case this card. Okay, very cool. Next card is Judy Garza. This one, you guys, if you watched me last night, this is the card I cased for the Pine Bough card. Okay, so I did a little differently. I used pine boughs and different sizes, but I generally got the concept of having DSP on the side, a stitched rectangle in the middle, and then I did my pine boughs coming down with my bells. But this was the card I looked at to get the color combination. So this is the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper, Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz. She's got some copper. Hi, Francie Freeberg and Brenda. She's got some copper brushed metallic paper back here. And then she bannered only this side. So that's pretty cool. It's a different thing. Normally we banner both sides or neither. But this time she changed it up. Hi, Teresa. This is a stitched rectangle. So it's really hard to see it. But there is stitching all the way around each of these rectangles. Love the stitched rectangle. So very good card, Judy. We have another one by Judy Garza. So I'm going to learn to put the plastic underneath here. So we've got white with the Balmy Blue and Night of Navy card by Judy. She made a long strip here for her sentiment. She embossed the Balmy Blue with the snowflakes. And she used the blue gems from the Snowflake Suite here. So very pretty card. I know, Kathy. I am loving all these trees. All right, who do we have here? Carolyn Peck. Okay, she's new to this group. I think this is the first card I've ever gotten from her. Look at this little thing. It's a piece of paper, and I thought it was a Post-it note, but it's not. Okay, Crumb Cake as the base. Oh, she did the inside. She stamped gold and heated it up. So she's got Versamark with gold embossing powder. She did gold trees and die cut them out. Now, this is the Buffalo Check background stamp. Ooh, Shaded Spruce is my guess. I think they look like two different greens to me, so I'm getting a little confused, but I think that the paper is Shaded Spruce. but it must be Shaded Spruce ink on crumb cake, and it just takes on a different color. Look what she did here. Oh my gosh, now that's a smart cookie. Do you see these trees here? She stamped them. Okay, my guess here. Order of importance here. She cut out a stitched rectangle. She embossed her trees on here in gold. She die cut them out and she put them in here. And then she embossed this piece with the evergreen embossing folder because you can see the other trees. And then she put a sentiment on stamped in gold. And here's, oh, look what she did. Okay, I love it. You guys have a hard time seeing this, but she took her 1/8 inch. Let's see if I can get some color behind here so that you can see here. You see the little circle there? She took a 1/8 inch circle punch and she notched out a little spot here so that gold cording would not shift up and down. Do you know what I'm saying? Because last night in class, it just has a mind of its own. It's very wiry. And so she notched out holes on the side here to get her cording to stay. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so I have to remember this idea. And then a nice little bow here. So good job. Awesome. Hi, Naughty Nancy. Woo, woo. Naughty Nancy's in the house. Here's Carolyn's second card from In the Pines. And, whoa, Magenta Madness. Interesting. Okay, so it has a shimmer to it. And you see these little spots all over. I think what you do with that is you take your aqua painter and you get water spots on it. But very non-traditional Christmas card because of the pinks, but it works. She's got basic gray, smoky slate. She stamped magenta in the back here. And then she embossed silver embossing powder over the top. She used the in-color dots here on this. So if you have a girlfriend or a guy friend that loves pink, this would be the Christmas card for them. Thick white base on the bottom. Yeah, girl power, right, Lisa? Yeah, very cool. Okay. I'm going to guess. Oh, I think if I had to guess, I don't know. I can't guess whose this was. I vaguely remember it came really early on in the swap. Whose was this? Ruth Bingle. If I had to guess, this might be Ruth Bingle. Her little slip is gone though. So we've got the snowflake. So there's white on white here. So you can see there's a mat of white and that mat is embossed with the snowflakes. You can catch it on the side here. Granny Apple Green. Now this is non-traditional colors. You've got that Bermuda Bay going with the navy. That DSP is from the Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. You've got a stitched circle going. Trees are in Granny Apple, little diamonds, the rhinestones. This is one of the label punches we have. I can't peg where this ribbon comes from. I'd have to think about it because we don't have navy and it's possible it's colored. I'm confused. I can't tell you where that is from. So hi, Lynn. Okay, nice card. Oh my God, I love this one so much. Connie Ingram. This is a card that I've already cased. And this is also what I cased for the holiday card buffet. Oh, look at this card. Okay. Love the colors. I think this is what I'm going to make for my mom's Christmas card. Haven't confirmed it yet with her, but I love the coloring. I like the colors. So you've got espresso with crumb cake and you have Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow brushed metallic underneath. And then this is your poinsettia paper. Now, the ribbon here is from Forever Greenery. It comes with the gold. And then she's cut a little bit of a Christmas cheer. Comes from Itty Bitty Christmas. And it's little, so it fits right on there nicely. She used a champagne rhinestone at the top for her tree instead of the copper star. And it is just awesome. So if you guys saw me live last night, I shared my card buffet cards. And to save on Designer Series paper, what you could do is eliminate the top half and only have the designer paper at the top or on the bottom. And then for my card buffet, I embossed the top here. So like the Mossy Meadow would be along the top. So I should have brought that card in here, but if you guys go to my website, you can go to my calendar of events and I've got my card buffet cards there and I definitely cased this card. All right. This one is, Karen again. Poyedninsky. Hi, Stacy Burns. So this one is the Misty Moonlight. The tree's cut out. Now this one, these are the iridescent pearls. So 2 people use the iridescent pearls for their ornaments on their tree. Thinking of you on here. The Winter Forest embossing folder. Okay, how many cards have used that? I think this is Smoky Slate, if I had to guess. All right, this one is Dina Rico is in the house. So we have espresso with the crumb cake, and she has polka dots going on the back to add a little texture on the back. Winter embossing folder, the Winter Forest embossing folder. She's got the braided linen trim crossing in the back of the tree. These are the Wonderful Gems. They are part of the Wishes and Wonder suite of products, so they got this little hint of gold to them. So they really work good with the browns. Very nice card, Dina. Loving it. All right. This one I can't tell you, unless it's on the inside. Let's see here. So we got Shaded Spruce for our card base. And this is that Snowflake Splendor ribbon. 1/4 inch. Lots of the snowflake adhesive back things. I say them backwards. It's adhesive back snowflakes. Die cut out a bunch of trees for on the front. Here's the embossing folder again. And this person stamped the inside to match. I love it when the insides are stamped. Like, it's not a requirement when you do swaps. So you don't generally, if it's not a requirement, I don't do it either. So I know. Oh my gosh. I think there were like 14 people this month, and times 2 cards is 28 cards. Look at this beauty. So no name. Okay. So white, but it works. So it's hard to see all what's going on, but the base is white. The background here is, you can see little lines going up and down. That's the subtle embossing folder. Stitched rectangle around, 2 trees die cut. Now, these little stars, this is the first time I've actually seen them on a card. So this is that metallic edge ribbon with the white satiny, and they tied the little star on it. So I honestly, and they used a little bit of silver thread, I think, to do it. But this is, I think, one of the only cards I got with these little silver stars on them. They are in the holiday catalog, and I haven't used them in a class yet. So I was trying to think of something that I could do in December to use that yet. And then a classic label punch is stamped here with the season's greetings. Yeah, there's a lot of monochromatic cards going on in here. So, all right, so that's a really pretty card too. All right, here's another one. So there was lots of them with this brushed metallic paper. Now this one's, I think this is Sandy Carlson. If I have to guess, that's what I would guess. I could be wrong. But I love the reverse where the tree is green. And so they die cut out that cut out it leaves a lot of pieces on your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Here, look at this. She used the winter and there it is, the Winter Forest embossing folder. Here's the copper ribbon that again is from that basket weave from the Gilded Autumn. This one also used champagne rhinestone. I would have to guess that these both came, I'm guessing these are Sandy Carlson's, because I feel like they came at the same time. I could be wrong, but pretty cards though. Here, see here, just a little bit of Designer Series paper on the bottom. Hi, Christy. A little Designer Series paper. So that makes your Designer Series paper go a lot longer. You get maybe like 20 pieces out of a 12 by 12, where here you would only get 6 or 9 maybe. So crumb cake, soft suede, poinsettia DSP, brushed metallic. So we made it, guys. Oh, that was in the Pines. Okay. That was a lot of swap cards from that one swap. So if I remember correctly, I made which ones did I make? Oh, so mine was I did it for the monthly class last month, and I can't remember what I did for the other one actually. Oh, mine are both somewhere. I'll have to find them sometime. Okay, so ready for more? We're gonna do the sweet swap next, and Snowflake Splendor. So let me pop it down here so you guys can see the snowflake. So oh, it's back here, just a couple pages. Ooh, right there it is. Awesome. So Snowflake Splendor, this is one of the suites in the holiday catalog. Lots of blues. So my card here, look, I cased this card. So for the Snowflake Splendor class, I cased this card. So I looked at this card and I ended up with this card. So that's where I get my ideas from. So the catalog works too. So with the Snowflake Splendor, which way do we got to go? There's designer series paper. Here's the embossing folder with the snowflakes. And then there's the dies, the balmy blue glimmer paper, the blue gems, the Snowflake Splendor ribbon. And then if you flip one more page, then we have Snowflake Wishes bundle. And so all these stamps and all this die. Sounds good, Jean. I'll catch you later. Have a good weekend. So lots going on with the Snowflake Splendor, and that's the class that I just showed you. So I'm featuring this suite of products next month, and so that's why I decided to join this swap. So I do have a couple other oddball like cards that I had gotten. One of these top two are actually from our famous Bonnie. Bonnie is on my team, and I do a team swap party with every catalog, and these are the two cards that Bonnie made. Oh, they were so gorgeous. So she's got the balmy blue with Highland Heather. Now, it's hard to see this on here too, but this designer series paper is part of the suite, and she embossed it with the snowflake embossing folder. So you can see there's a snowflake there. That's from embossing. And so what you have to remember to do is emboss your designer series paper. Now, this little guy right here, that's the felt paper. And I use that on this card here too. So on my card for class, this the snowflake back here is the felt. And so that, I had to pull that out from the annual catalog. And then she cut herself some snowflakes out of balmy blue glimmer. And then she put a blue gem here. And she decorated the inside. So very pretty card. Now, this one she did a fun fold. And it's a Z fold. Look at all the glitter. Bonnie loves glitter. So she did a whole chunk of it. And then she cut out that snowflake. So that die bamboozled me. I thought it was going to cut out this really big like snowflake. And what it does is it cuts out the inside and it leaves it in the paper. So you have to like plan for that. And I just wanted a really big snowflake. So I got bamboozled. I learned though. So she cut out that snowflake and she kind of made her own DSP. And then you can see the balmy blue glimmer that comes through. And when you open this up, let's see what's going on. Oh, it goes like this. So let's go like that. And so it really goes like that. And then she stamped the snowflake wishes and she put lots of layers on the inside. So this is called a Z fold card. Very pretty card. So these two came from my team swap party that I hosted. This was, now Dina Rico was in this bundle swap with me. And this was the card that she made. And so she stamped a snowflake and then the sentiment over the snowflake. Added some of that ribbon so that you can just barely see it. A lot of blue glimmer. Now this is a die from the Tasteful Labels dies and then added the blue gems. So pretty card here. And this one was Judy Garza. And she did balmy blue for a mat. Now, I'll bet you any money, if she's a smart cookie, she would have cut out, I'm just trying to feel if I can feel it. So I would have cut out all three of these snowflakes from behind there so that when the white covers it up, you don't know that. And then you're not, I guess, then you're being conservative with your paper. So just remember when you have a really pretty mat of something, you should cut out from the middle. Hi, Feline. Okay, so that's white with the balmy blue glimmer. This next one is, I don't know who, but I thought it was original here that she's got a white mat and then she did a slice right down the middle and added the balmy blue glimmer and then put a mat of white paper and she made her own background. So she kind of made her own DSP, added a balmy blue star. Here's the stitched nested dies again, stamped with a dark ink. I think it's Memento black. And then added a little blue gem here and a little baby snowflake. Hi, Carolee Crab. All right, next one is Dina's other card. Pacific Point. It goes really nice with this suite. And so that's what the base is. And she stamped this vellum label. That is the same label, guys, as this one. So look at this difference. There, it's die cut in white. And then here, it's die cut in vellum and used as a layer behind a smaller label. And then blue gems added here. And now this one's cool. It's like a puzzle to me. Like you have a little piece here and there, and then you kind of have your white border through the middle. Very cool. All right, Judy Garza here. Oh, she did her inside. Very nice. Night of Navy, a Whisper White matte. Now, this is that die that bamboozled me. So if you saw my live last night, the card that was purple that you guys didn't choose so much, that's what I did on there. Is it die cuts out the insides, but it doesn't cut out a snowflake. And so you see the Whisper White matte on the bottom. And then she has a Night of Navy snowflake with a blue, one of the dark blue gems there. And then Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. All right, here's our Just Jade and Pool Party. I think that's Just Jade. Okay, let's look. It's not. Okay, so I know that that's Just Jade. So the colors are so similar. This must be Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure. So this is the ribbon though. That ribbon goes best, I think, with this color combination with the Pool Party and the blues. And then a couple snowflakes. Here's the same thing. This person, it was, oh, it's Jay! Jay! Tell me what colors they are if you're still watching. I can't remember if this is Bermuda. It's not Bermuda Bay. It's got to be Coastal Cabana and Pool Party, if I had to guess. And what Jay did is she embossed the designer series paper with the snowflakes. So that is a super cool concept. Okay, good jar, good card, Jay. Love it. This is Lori Krause's other card, or one of her cards. Highland Heather with Balmy Blue. Here's another label. Look at that. People went crazy with the Tasteful Labels dies on these. That's another one from that set. Some of the ribbon got added here. A little banner, a little Highland Heather snowflake with Balmy Blue in the middle. Great card. Okay, that one's Lori's. I don't remember if this was Kelly Atchison's maybe. So it's a fun fold. You flip it open. Those are the colors. Okay, good job. Yay, I got it right. So embossed just on one side. Sentiment and stamping on the right when you open that up. And then that is one of the dies. So that is what this die right here is, part of the snowflake. So now you can see it better how it cuts it out. Because I covered with mine, I covered up all those snowflakes. And so you can see how they look like when you don't cover them up. A little bit of that snowflake splendor wrapped around, and then a Balmy Blue snowflake. And here's another one with a thick Whisper White base, Balmy Blue with white snowflakes embossed. And then the Balmy Blue, you guys, we went crazy with the Balmy Blue. So cool. So the little bow, these are really hard to make, these little bows. This ribbon is really waxy or wiry. So very pretty card with that. And Coastal Cabana, Highland Heather. So what this person did is they cut a white rectangle, stamped it, and then they cut it apart and split it so that you have panels going on. And each panel is a different size. You have a bigger, medium, and a small. And then these are the Artistry Blooms sequins here. A little stitched circle. And this is the sheer Pool Party ribbon. That's part of the Whale Suite. Okay, here's a fun fold. This guy flips up. We have here, Jay, your card, yay. Oh man, look at all this glitter. So my question for you, Jay, I can kind of feel it. So my guess is you cut a mat with Balmy Blue Glimmer, and I think you probably cut out from it. Where was your other card? Oh, your other card was this one though. I'm curious if you know what you did? I bet you cut this layer out of the inside of there so that you got both of these mats out of the same piece. Super cool. I think that's what you did. These are from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I love those. And then she made a cutesy little bow. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Faye. A screenshot. You guys that have never done screenshotting before, you're gonna be screenshotting everything. Just know in your gallery, there's a little folder that gets created for screenshots, and you're gonna have so many screenshotted card samples because you can screenshot everything. And so Jay said that she took that out of the inside. So when you feel this, you can see it feels right there. You can see she cut that out of there. That's a smart lady, right, Jay? That's a smart cookie. Okay, so those are snowflakes. So I do have more snowflakes back here. Let's grab these. So these are more snowflakes. So let's see here. Jody, Lori. Okay, so this is another card from this bundle swap. Okay, you saw these on the internet. I've been seeing this on Pinterest. You take 3 circles, cut them down the middle, and then you put half and half, and it creates this swirl thing. So Lori went crazy on the diamonds. Like, look at all of these rhinestones that every little snowflake got a rhinestone. So wishing you the happiest season of all. I can't remember what stamp set that's from. It's not from Snowflakes. So if somebody remembers where that's from, you'll have to let me know. Jay, you learned that from me. I know. I'm a conservative paper person and ribbon. So this, I want to do this for a class card sometime. I just haven't figured out which one yet. Pool, or the shimmer ribbon, or it's the snowflake ribbon on the back, banner cut the ends. So if anybody knows where that sentiment's from, I'm pretty sure it's in the holiday catalog, but I can't remember. Very pretty card, Lori. Okay, so I have a sweet swap that I'm a part of, and the rule is that you have to make 4 cards. You have to use all of the product. Wait, wrong side. You have to use all of the product from the suite. So here's the suite. So they have to use at least once. And Jay's in this with me. So these cards are from Jody Peterson. And I love them. We've Highland Heather, Soft Seafoam, Balmy Blue. And then behind here, I think it's like a purple and it's shimmery. And I think what she did, if I had to guess, she's got a white piece in here. She sponged purple, like purple posy, and then she shimmered it. Very cool. She made a little bow. Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas, and then the blue adhesive gems. So that was her first card. Her second card that I saw here, look at this beauty. Okay, it's like a guiding light shining and beaconing you with a snowflake. Oh my gosh. So there's felt in the holiday catalog. There's 3 different colors, and one of them is white. So she cut herself a felt snowflake, added balmy blue glimmer and a gem. This is the ribbon, and then she sliced this and has the DSP showcased with the balmy blue glimmer. Like, the design is awesome. I kind of looked at this card when I designed my class card for the snowflake. So I kind of like took her idea and just made it horizontal and not the diagonal. So I kept mine a little more simple. So, okay, so that was her second card. And I want to put these back in. This was her third card. So we've got the Pool Party, Whisper White, and Misty Moonlight. And she used that postage stamp punch. And she punched little postage stamps and used different colors for each one. And she made this cute little tag for on it. And then this little ribbon hanging out the top and a little snowflake. So very pretty. Very, very pretty. So if you guys are wondering how much time we need yet, we probably need about 20 minutes. In case you're having fun and we're good, I wanted to get through this. I'm hoping we can get through this so that we can call it good. All right, this is her other card. Now, you've seen this a lot. I've never made a card like this, guys. I need to reach out to her to ask her, hi, Cindy, what is the trick? There's got to be a trick for this kind of a card to get it so perfect and precise. It's called paper piecing, I think. Hi, Linda. Thanks for sharing, Cindy. Hi, Vicky. So she used the balmy blue glimmer. She embossed the sentiment here in the white. She added her bow, but like these, awesome. Like they're so perfect. Every line is exact. So awesome card on there. Great idea for that. Okay, so I think that's all I have for the snowflake. For Magic in This Night, Lori Krause is part of this with me, and she did a couple of these snowflake ones, but her set that she was assigned is Magic in This Night, and that is right here. So let's go to this one. So you guys, this is the suite. It's called Magic in This Night, DSP, and Cobwebs embossing folder, a bundle. Here's where the iridescent pearls come in. That metallic mesh, guys, is right here. Black glitter paper, page 53 of the holiday catalog. Her cards are just so sparkly too. My goodness. Okay. She used the designer series paper, a Blackberry Bliss with a black mat. She die cut these bats from the black glitter paper. These guys are stamped with the white craft pad on the DSP. So this is one of the DSPs. There's little black bats. This is DSP. She's got the iridescent pearls. She stamped the Happy Halloween and she fussy cut that. And then she fussy cut a Blackberry Bliss mat around it. And look at this. It's a fun fold too. So it opens like that. So she's got the mesh on here too. So this card, the only thing it was missing from the suite is the embossing folder, but other cards will use that embossing folder. So she went to town on this card. Scrappy strip technique. Yes, Lisa. And there's so many different ways to make those scrappy, the scrappies. So, all right, look at this card. This is like a pocket card. So she pulled in here a gold hoop, and she's got a cute little mesh bow, and then DSP here, 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 a spider. She's got, this stuff is from Forever Greenery. So she's got a peacock, like I call that the antler mounds. It's like, it looks like horns kind of. And then that one, I won't tell you what I think that is. And then an iridescent pearl here and here. And so this is the pocket. It pops out. So she's got Blackberry Bliss, Smoky Slate, and spiders that are stamped all over. Super cool. Yeah, so Lisa, have you ever done the scrappy strip technique? I bet you have. I haven't. I'll have to like make myself do it sometime. I'm afraid to. But I have so many scraps of paper I should. Look at this one. Okay, so we often wondered why this cat got carried over and the dog punch got carried over, but she used it here. She made herself a sparkly cat, and it's on a Blackberry label from the Tasteful Labels dies. Die cut bats here. There's the mesh ribbon along the back. DSP. That is one of the dies here from, it's right here, that die right there. And then the Magic in the Night label here, that is one of the punches. It's, I can't remember which catalog it's in, but there's a punch that makes that end like that. So iridescent pearls. So, and here's the inside. Very nice. It's been a while, Lisa. Okay. Yeah, there's a trick to it. I've gotten a couple cards. It's like that technique became very popular this past year. Blackberry Bliss. Oh, here's another fun fold. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. I've never taken that out of the envelope. Okay, I love it. Okay, so DSP, Blackberry Bliss, the black. Here she used the Cobwebs embossing folder on the side. And then DSP, and she's got the strip of mesh coming out. She incorporated in that black organdy sparkly ribbon, black spider, and then here's the stamp from the set and Trick or Treat. So these are the 4 sweet cards that I got for Magic in this night. Oop, the sticker one. Crazy. So let's do that. All right, so that's those 4. Next, Gilded Autumn. Gilded Autumn. You guys loved Gilded Autumn. Hi, Dargan. You guys loved the Gilded Autumn. So I had, before the poinsettia class, the Gilded Autumn was one of my biggest classes. And I think I made 42 kits. For poinsettia, I made, let's see here, 44 kits. Gilded Autumn's back here, though. So right here. Gilded Autumn is the designer series paper's got some copperies and golds in it. So it's a specialty paper, super pretty. This is where that brushed metallic paper comes in. And you get tan, gold, and copper. This is a punch pack. So it's 3 little punches, and they coordinate with the leaves here and the acorn. I love the acorn trinkets. Basket weave and metallic ribbon combo pack. So this is where some of those cards we saw that copper ribbon. And then I used so much of the copper ribbon that I ended up with 4 rolls of this stuff. So Jay Shante had this one. I saved out a couple other ones too. So Jay here. Wait, why do you have 5? Oh, you must have made for a different swap that I was in. So, all right. Oh, Melanie's favorite suite. I love this one too. I love this fall color. And so by the time we're done with summer, I'm really ready for fall. So Crumb Cake, she used the tan brushed metallic paper and little panel strips of DSP. She used a banner punch, the linen thread on the corn stalks, and just lots of layers. I love it. And then stamped the pumpkins on the inside. Now that's from like Autumn Goodness. So lots of layers. I love lots of layers. You guys, if you ask me, I love layers. Jay, you're just in time. We're doing your cards. Okay, I completely cased this card for my Gilded Autumn class. I changed it a little bit, but I definitely cased Jay's card. So I had, it's a mint base, Cajun Craze, the brushed metallic for a base. Now for my card, if you guys remember, I had little stitched squares. And that's where I had the acorn and the 2 different leaves stamped. And I put my sentiment down here. But DSP from the suite here. Hi, Judy Immel. This is another die from the Tasteful Label dies. So I think almost by now we have seen all of the Tasteful Label dies. Here she used both ribbons. So she did the mint one first, the basket weave, and then she added it's copper. It's a copper ribbon. So very, very pretty card. So the combination of colors is so awesome in this suite. All right, the next one she made, oh, I love this one too. I cased this card too. I just made mine into a pocket card. She did the brick wall up here, and she embossed it with not embossed it, but she sponged it with a little bit of white ink. If that's how I think, if she's watching, so she could tell me if I'm wrong. But the brush metallic here, I can't remember the name of this punch, but this punch is in the annual catalog. She pulled in the little guy, the little acorn. So one of my cards that I did for class was a pocket card. And so I did something very similar here. And I think she took the bone folder and she curled this ribbon, and then it took on this really cool twisty curl. This DSP is from the suite. These little leaves that she punched out is from the DSP too. So, and then the inside has a couple little acorns. Yay, hi Sue. I loved this card too. Oh my gosh, I have a hard time with these that when I do my Post-it notes on the back, I always put the Post-it note on the bottom so that when you slide it in, it doesn't get caught. I've learned that lesson. Oh, here she used the triangles. Okay, so last night, guys, I did this card right here, like that. So you can see another use for the triangles. So this was, oh my gosh, I lost all my little pearls. They fell off and they're all sitting over there. Oops, I'll have to put them back on. But this triangle is the same triangle as this right here. And oh my gosh, there's only one die like that in here. And she made like 11 or 10 of these cards. So she had to cut all those triangles out, piece them together. The background is the pine wood planks. And then this label right here is the Tasteful Labels die again, guys. This is a wonderful gem, I think. And here she put the ribbon as a border on the bottom here. Very vanilla, Cajun Craze, early espresso, and a vanilla matte on the inside. I know, right, Lisa? Jay's cards are gorgeous. Now, you guys, I cased this card too. Oh my gosh, Jay, I cased almost every one of your cards all the time. This one, if you guys remember, I did a Fun Folds class. And I made mine using the Sweetest Christmas Time, and I did red foil with shaded spruce. But I totally cased Jay's card for that. And I might have shown this during class that night. But here she stamped the little pine cones, put the little Cajun bow at the top, and life is better with you. Early espresso, Cajun Craze, and the copper foil. And you can see the copper foil pulls this out. So this is called a center, what do we call these? Center panel cards, maybe? Something like that. Oh, Jay, your cards are beautiful. I love when I get your cards in the mail. Last card I left here with this is from Dina Rico. So I did participate. Oh, you know what? I think I got this card by accident. I did not sign up for this swap that month because I was so busy with the project. But I still got a card from Dina. So she must have had my address. So this was, I think, terracotta tile. The brushed metallic. It's just a circle punch with a punch here. The banner here is embossed with the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. And then the DSP. So, there we go. So, we'll leave that out. Okay, so that was Gilded Autumn. Next, we have... Ooh, we'll save Poinsettia for the end. Let's skip Poinsettia. We'll pull Poinsettia to the front here because we are going to save that one. Okay, I got a lot of Poinsettia cards. Not a lot, but you guys can see how many there are here. So, the fabulous Amy Combs, she got the product medley, and I don't know, there should be another one in here. She got a product medley, and I might find the other card, but there should be another card. The product medleys are kind of crazy because you have to buy the entire thing or the refill. But if you want the stamps, hi Robin, if you want the stamps, you have to buy the whole thing. And this was a carryover from last year. So it's called the Most Wonderful Time Product Medley. It includes paper, stamps, dies, embellishments, gold stuff, stars, fun stickers. And so she had here, I think there's I might find it later on going through here, but she had that suite. Actually, not a suite. She had that medley. So she makes some pretty awesome, fabulous cards too. So base is Smoky Slate, Old Olive, and so this is some of the paper. So it's a lot of deer stuff. So this little deer guy, it's actually a doe, sorry. There's no horns. I think all last year I was calling it a buck or a deer, but it's a doe and it's a sticker. And so the trick with stickers is, so you can see it's like, it sticks. To get rid of that sticker, you would take your embossing buddy and powder its behind, and it will take that stick away so that it won't stick down on the card. It'll actually kind of be loose. So that was from a reference from a song, guys, the powder it's behind. She's got a vellum doily back here. She's got a scalloped oval, and then she has a stitched oval. Then she has a tasteful label die and another scallop circle. This little star thing is from the sticker set, and then she added these gold glitter gems and then the wonderful gems, and then here's some of the ribbon that comes in the suite. It's not ribbon, it's garland. Actually, it's gold garland. She added from the Ornate Garden a little old olive ribbon here. Like, wow. Okay, so powder it's behind, right? It's from the song. In 1814, we took a little trip down the Mississippi to the town of New Orleans. You know that? We brought a little bacon and we brought a little beans. So you guys will have to Google it if you don't know it. So garland. It's just, okay, so look at how many layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 layers on this card. Isn't that crazy? So you guys, that is a wow card. Like, so many layers. Okay, this one, Amy's as well. So my rule with these swap cards is we don't seal the envelope so that I can get into them really easily. Okay, Real Red, Old Olive. So she cut a couple circles. This candy cane is also from the sticker set. She added in a red bow. This is from the annual catalog. It's like a satin red bow. This is a sticker here as well. And then she stamped the sentiment on here. She added another little vellum doily behind this card. And then these little guys are from the Trimming the Town suite. There's some embellishments. That's where those come from. And then the glitter ones are from the Christmas Rose suite. Or there was a Christmas Rose product last year. And I think it's still current because I saw it in I saw it online recently. Okay, there's her card. Her third card, look at this one. I love how she pulled in Good Taste. So this DSP is from In Good Taste. And layers, guys. Just so many layers. So here's the garland again. And she pulled in this is the Real Red sheer ribbon from Poinsettia bundle. And this is a stamp and a stamp from this set here. She pulled in these are the gold stars. So this gold star is actually it's the sheet right here, gold stars. Deck the Halls, it comes from here, and then the label. Here, this bigger label is Tasteful Labels, and that star paper comes from this pack of paper. Super cool. Let's see. Oh, no, inside. So, there we go. That's Amy's third card. Pear Pizzazz. I think that these are old. This is Old Olive, and Old Olive. If I had to guess, I don't think it's Pear Pizzazz. Pear Pizzazz is a little bit lighter. We had a card earlier that was Pear Pizzazz, but I don't know if I can find it really fast. Oh man, hang on. We got a problem. Back it up. All right. Let's get that bad boy in there. Okay, so there's 3 there. Hi, Elaine. You're late, but you can always catch the replay from the beginning. Next, we're going to feature this one. Oh my gosh. So we got bells and whistles. Let's see here. So Sandy Carlson, Sandy. So those are 3 are Sandys. And then Kelly. Okay, I got to find another Sandy Carlson. It might be in here along the way. I know that this is Candy. These are Sarah's. And I'm not sure where they went. But we have here, this was like a super suite is what we call this. When it's 2 bundles in the same suite. So, well, let's do this one first because it's right here actually. So this is Heartwarming Hugs, is one of the first suites in here. And it's got the designer series. Let's move these out of the way. So designer series paper. It's got the stamp set with dies and an extra stamp set where this stamp set coordinates with these dies. And this is where the coffee cups and so I did those gnomes. I have that class coming up Sunday. This is where the coffee cups come. I've done a lot with this wrapped in texture folders. There's 2 little baby folders. I haven't used this Mossy Meadow diagonal stripe ribbon yet, but it's super cool. Here's where the stars come in. We saw that one card with stars, and then here's some Real Red braided linen trim. So who had this? Candy Michael had this suite. Oh, so pretty, you guys. You gotta love these cards. These are like awesome. Let's get that guy out of there. Okay, this is Pear Pizzazz. So I'm not sure, Naughty Nancy, when you said Pear Pizzazz earlier, I'm not sure if you were trying to tell me I said something wrong or if you were, I'm not sure. But this is definitely Pear Pizzazz, where this card, like these back here, these are, let's see here, that's Old Olive. So that's Old Olive, that's Pear Pizzazz. Very close, but Pear Pizzazz is a little lighter. So let's get those there. So here we are. There is a band. I love it. So this is a fun fold, guys. She's got a little arm. Look at how she did the little circle in the back. Awesome. And then it hides the arm so that it's very polished and it just finishes it. She's got a little bow here. So here's the embossing folder. One of them is the wrapped in texture. And you open it up like that. Oh, I love how she put a little strip of brown, the espresso around, and then the DSP. That's the DSP I used in my card last night with the, I call it Bells and Bows. So love it. Oh my gosh. So that little circle is part of that die set. And its stitching looks different. It's like, you guys can't see it, but it's short, long, short, long, short, long. Like the die, the stitching is different. Okay, next card by the fabulous Candy Michael is, I think that these are like a tri-panel. That's what I call these. So here we've got Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red, and then the 3 strips of DSP. Oh, she used a little star. That's that little silver star, and she tied a little red knot on it. She's embossed with silver embossing powder. Friends and family are the truest gifts of Christmas. Isn't that so true? I love it. So that's her second card. And a third card is right here. Let's get that out of here. Real Red. Okay, let's see this. Oh my gosh. So there's these kind of curved dies. That's where that comes from. Okay, if you guys are creative and you like to make like shirts and stuff like on the front of cards, that could be like a lady's collar for her shirt. I just saw that out of that. So we have Real Red. She embossed here. The sentiment is actually from the second stamp set. She embossed that in white on the top. Oh, you gotta be good because you're stamping that right on the base. Then she's got Mossy Meadow, the DSP. Here's a really pretty bow with the diagonal. And then there's a stamp here with the outline with white that's embossed in white and die cut. And then she's got a little circle with the texture embossing folder with a little star. So very nice card. And her last one, oh, I love all these colors. Like when you see all these cards together, don't they look awesome? Like very Christmassy. Oh, it's a skinny card. Okay, let's see here. Oh, look at that. Okay. I didn't even notice that when it was in the bag. So here's the other embossing folder that comes in that pair. It's like little dots that look like diamonds. DSP, lots of little circles and adding little bits of character to the front of this card. So good job on this one. Oh, I'm losing people. Thanks for those that are still sticking around. We're almost done. We're almost done, I promise. So, all right. So that one was the Heartwarming Hugs. And I noticed here, so some of the stamps, there was that outline right there. There's where the heart and some of the stuff comes from. And then this one was where that sentiment that is the Christmas blessings. Okay. Next one is poinsettia. Let's do Trimming the Town. So Trimming the Town is next. And that's where Herbie comes from. So we did the Herbie last night. So Sarah Simon did these awesome cards. DSP, here are those little red things that I talked about earlier. There's a stamp set with dies. This is where the red and the green ribbon come from. So Sarah Simon did these cards. We've got a Real Red base with white. So this is a monochromatic card. So this is the die that comes from this suite. And then the H, the M, and the E come from the annual catalog. Warm Wishes from Our Home to Yours actually comes from the poinsettia because there are no words there's no words in this stamp set. So Sarah had to be creative and get her own, figure out words. But this red polka dot paper comes from this suite. And then she has Merry Christmas on the inside. This is better than whatever is on TV by far. I love it. Thanks, Faye. All right, I'm going to save that one for last. Oh, no, which one do I want to save for last? Maybe one of those. I I love Herbie. You guys know that if you watched me last night. So, Old Olive. Now this is one of those fun folds, okay? Oh, she die cut the tree and she made one of those like where you put 3 of them together and then it makes it 3D. I don't know if you guys can see that, right? Isn't that cool? And then one of these little stars, he needs to go down. So he's touching the tree like that. Okay, get him down there. Okay, but super cool. She colored the bottom with like a bronze blend. She Stellaed the heck out of this tree. You guys can kind of, there it is. Do you see all that Stella? Wow, she got a workout. Okay, Noelle comes from, I don't know. That one, I can't tell you. I honestly don't remember where that stamp comes from, but it's got to be in this catalog. This is paper right here. This is the green ribbon, and she tied a nice little bow on there. And then it's like a fun fold. It says Peace on Earth, and I honestly, I don't know. Maybe we'll find that someday, where that comes from. All right, so that's her second card. So I love what she did here. She has a red card. She has a green card. Now she has a blue card. All right, she stamped snowflakes along the back from the Snowflake Splendor Suite. She's got all these little dots back here. I don't know if you guys can see, if I can get the glare just right. There, maybe not. But there's dots of glue, like from the fine tip glue pen. She put all over the place. It's all little dots of glue. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. No. So here's one of the houses. Here's from last night. I did that snowy scene with the trees. It's the most wonderful time of year. And then this is, I love that. That paper is my favorite out of this whole pack of paper. The snowflakes in the back. So, oh, she put a little strip down along the bottom. That's to use up your scraps, everybody. Don't throw those away. Put them on the bottom inside of your cards. All right, one more card. Oh my good, it's Herbie. She made a little red Herbie love bug. All right, Christmas wishes. I don't know where all this, so she had to be creative. But look at this. She's got little Herbie with a tree on top, snowflake embossing folder with pool party. Here are the 2 hills. Super cool, and a little house. This house is actually from the DSP. So one of these pieces here, you can die cut the houses out so you don't have to, it's that one actually, you don't have to color them. And then she's got a little tree on the inside. Okay, so that one is trimming the town. Okay, we're almost done. We have 3 suites left. Only a few more cards to go through. And let's see here. It's poinsettias. Oh, all right, I found it. So, you guys, we found Amy's last card from The Most Wonderful Time. Oh, another lots of layers. Look at this card. Wow. And then, you know what? So what I would do on this card, it's so pretty to open it up, but she's like, where do I write in it? I would put a piece of white back here so that you can still write on it. Like, so you decorate the heck out of a card, but you want to write on it. So that's where I would put a piece of white back there. You know, that's probably what I would do because it's so cool. Or I would just put all this on here and then make this red my card base so that you can open it. But look at this detail on here. All this punching and layering. Oh my gosh. And there's the red ribbon with the garland tied around the knot. So pretty, so detailed. Some more of the wonderful gems, the gold stars, the glitter. So, oh my goodness, so pretty. She does fabulous work. These are wow cards, are they not? Oh my gosh. So, we'll put that guy back where it belongs. Okay, now, we're saving poinsettia. Yes, we're saving poinsettia. Wonder of the Season suite. So, this is a super suite. So we have Wishes and Wonder and Cherish the Season. So I split this up into, there's 2 people. So Kelly Atchison got Wishes and Wonder, and Sandy Carlson got the other. Oh, there are 4 here. So Kelly did Wishes and Wonder. So wait, maybe Kelly got Cherish the Season. So Kelly did the Belle one, and she had to stick, so they both stuck with paper from the suite, and so real red, here's that ribbon. So it's really thick. She added some of the wonderful gems, and she made little banners. So she bannered the ends and had panels on the front here. And then look what she did. She made the bell, the top one, so that it was moving. So that was really cool. So there's movement. The red one is red foil, and she die cut that one out. So this one's stamped and die cut. And then here's that gold cording. These little ferny things are part of this this right here. There's a die for those little ferny right there. Yep. So very pretty. And there we go. So that one's, I don't like when they're shut. We'll put that in later. All right. I bet that one's the same way. Yep. All right. So leave that in there. Shaded Spruce Base. Oh, here's a fun fold. This like flips up like this. She's got these little ferny things stamped on the side to add a little decoration. Here she sponged the edge of the banner with the ink. She's got a scalloped circle, and here, I wonder if she used the punch here. How I know that is I measure. It's always fun using punches. Yep. So it's like a 2 1/4 inch punch. So it's always easier to punch things than to die cut. The bells got stamped, so it's this guy right here. And they got colored in. I'm thinking watercoloring because it feels like the water on the paper made it rough. A couple bows, the DSP, and then we got a flip-flop card, or a flip-up card. So, all right, so that's theirs. Hi, Pam. Okay, here's another one of Kelly's. And this is Cherry Cobbler for her base. So she's got 2 mats of designer paper. This bottom green is really a little baby margin on the side. That's DSP. The top is DSP. And now these are this, like how Sarah Simon did her bells. She did her trees like this. But those fold up like that. So, and a little bit of fern sponging the edges here. Used that gold cording, and she frayed the ends actually to give it a little bit different look. And a little gold banner on the side. So definitely a cool like 3D-ish card. And so what's happening is those bells, they have these little pine bough. No, what are these? They're like the berries and the leaves. So that one popped out from right there. So you have to be careful. If you don't want them popping out, you got to glue them really good. Hi, Vicki from cold Indiana. We got cold this week too. It was sad. It would like Tuesday morning I woke up and it was cold. And today we had snow. I woke up this morning and there was snow on the grass. Sad face. All right, Real Red. I honestly could not tell you where that comes from. Somebody might remember. I don't remember. I can't recall, but it's super cool. Look at that edging on there. It's gold foil, but it's got like a curly Q thing going on. And she's got gold matting, gold embossing powder, and the bells are stamped in Shaded Spruce and Real Red. We got a little wonderful gem on there. So, holly, thank you, Elaine. I could not think of the word holly leaves. Oh my gosh, my brain was fried. Okay, this guy is Wishes and Wonder, Sandy Carlson. So I'm missing one of her cards. I'm not quite sure where it went. Oh, it's upstairs on my desk because I was going to case it. Oh, I sure did. It's upstairs on my desk. Okay, this one is where our Joe Buck and John Buck come in. There's 2 die cuts that are deer, and then there's a stamp that is die cut as well. And so I like this. I like cards that go this way. So it's just a hot dog style card, and then it just opens that way versus this way. So a horizontal card. Oh, she's lots of layers here too. So you've got your basic black. She used red foil with white. The DSP. So I'll tell you guys, I don't know. This DSP in this suite, it doesn't get me going. This one, it's just, some people love it. It's like newspaper print, and it's in red and gold. And I think, so red, basic black, gold foil, red foil, and white. It's just, it's hard. So here you can see, like, she did a good job using it as background on this card. It fits. It's perfect. The tag here, that is part of the die here. And then this outer thing, this red foil, that's part of this die set as well. This stamp, it's like a gold foil stamp, like boom, stamp. That is out of gold embossing powder. And then the wonderful gems she added. This is that ribbon combo pack that comes from this suite. Good card. She really pulled everything together really nicely. Yeah, Lisa, not my favorite either. I think I just can't. I got it. I don't think I did anything with it yet. But look at this. Here she used it again. Oh, wow. Upon the housetop roofing. So it's like newspaper-ish. She used that die cut. Oh my God, look. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Now that was exciting. It just kept going. So she made this tag on the side. She embossed Santa's sleigh in gold. It has the gold cording. This is the die and stamped in the die cut. The ferns coming out, wonderful gems. Oh my God, she did a fabulous job. Like, you know, it looks nice on here. So good job. Okay. Can you guys, sometimes I don't even take these out of the envelope until I show them to you. You can tell that when I get excited over these things. Hi, Kathy Miller. Okay, another fun fold. Look at this. Oh, wow, watch this. Okay, look at that. And then there's a gift card that you can put in there. Wow. I have to case this card for my Fun Folds class that I have in February. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do it again. So as you do the opening, it pulls this out and you can put in cash. Cold hard cash is always good. Hi, Joanna. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Now that is clean. I love it. So here's our Joe Buck. Here's that so Lisa, she did a fabulous job using that designer series paper. She got them going all good with the cards. Here she's got a nice big bow and it's wrapped around the entire card. A perfect knot. Look at the ferns coming out. So, oh, I love it. Okay, good job. Okay, and her other card, you guys, I'm not going to run up and get it, but she has one more card and it's super pretty too. It has a base and then a layer and a layer and then 3 strips of DSP on the side over here. And then she's got this thing right in the middle of it with a bow. And it's super pretty too. So Sandy Carlson does great work as well. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the Poinsettia Place. Kathy Miller was the fabulous sweet swapper that got Poinsettia Place. This is the class I am doing live tomorrow afternoon. I just did my in-person class on Wednesday for my weeknight, and then I do this live for you girls and guys next week, Thursday night. We're going to do the Poinsettia Place. So I have 4 cards. I don't have my 4 here, but I have all these here. So I did the bundle swap for these, and Kathy Miller was our sweet swap gal who did, let's see here. These are 3 of hers. They are the most amazing and gorgeous cards. That Kathy is a fabulous stamper as well. Okay, so look at these cards. Are her 4 that she made. They are all priceless. I love them. She does pocket cards, and I learned this from Kathy, these pocket cards. So this pops out like this, and so you've got this awesome, it's like a regular size card, and all you do is you score it here. And so you can do this card vertically or horizontally. So what you do is you just score that back. You put a little layer. So here she used the Wrapped in Texture embossing folder. This is the red ribbon that comes in the suite. And it's sheer, so you can definitely see through it. If you don't want to see through it, you have to put a little strip of like red paper right underneath it, and then the red really pops. She did a yellow poinsettia. Okay, I'm guessing this is Bumblebee, Kathy. Bumblebee, Old Olive. And so I love how she did the variegated, hi Judy, she did a variegated poinsettia. Look at this. So she has the yellow on the bottom, she stamped yellow on white, and then she has the yellow, and then she used the beaded pearls. Oh my goodness, I love these little things. She did some red berries coming out the side and her Old Olive leaves. Like, fabulous card, Kathy. I love your cards. I have to just say that. You do a fabulous job. So there's that one. Here's a classic one. And it's a thick Whisper White base. And, oh, she used a little strip on the bottom here to use up a scrap. And it says, Happy Holidays. Thank you for making this a wonderful season. The background is garden green with Old Olive leaves, real red for the poinsettia. 2 banners. The bottom banner is real red, and it's embossed with the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. She used some poinsettia paper, and the real red ribbon at the top here made a bow, or like it's like I call that a fake bow because it's not really with bunny ears. Yeah, Kathy is creative. I love it. So there's her second card. Oh, I love this one, guys. All right. Kathy, what do you call this? Like a diagonal stripe? Is this paper piercing again? Like, this is a pretty card too. Yeah, Judy, like they're all so pretty. This is a die. This die is from Tasteful Labels, I think, if I had to guess. She did a little cross with the ribbon. I love that. Like, that's what I did on this card. You just put a little swoop of it behind something, and then it just comes out, and then, like, the little fold is so cool. She used some gold berries here, and then these are all the different papers that are from this sweet Starburst. Oh my god, I love it. That is a cool technique. I love it. And she put the berries on the inside here. So it's a starburst technique. It just looks awesome. You did a great job. Yeah, sunburst, starburst. They're probably the one and the same. I just saw this card, Kathy, when it came in the mail. I was like, wow, I love it. This one's so cool too. Here, there's plush paper, this plush poinsettia paper, and here she die cut out one of the poinsettias from here and put that on with 3 little diamonds in the middle and put some of the little berries coming out the back. She made a cutesy little bow, and then this is the Stitched So Sweetly rectangle. I think that's where that comes from. And soft suede for the base. Oh, I love how you put it up here by the sentiment. So, oh, so pretty. So those were the 4 sweet cards that were part of the sweet swap. Now, I also participated in the bundle swap, and I got some more poinsettia cards back. I don't know if this was September maybe, but I love this one. Look at this guy. This is Judy Garza. Yep. So I made this card and I just changed the coloring a little bit. Oh, I lost my lighting here. Let's look like that. So I made my card like this and I put a sentiment along the bottom and I used Garden Green, Real Red, and Whisper White. But this little guy here is the poinsettia, and it's a felt poinsettia. And then she added all the little red rhinestones. This sentiment is from the Peaceful Boughs set. And look at, she did her inside with 2 layers. I love it. So this was part of, so this die right here, it's called From Sweetest Christmas. It's the one with the candles. And you might not go crazy over it because you're like, ugh, this can't, like, I don't know. Like, everybody likes different things, right? So like when you look at this, the candles might not trip your trigger and the candy cane, but the dies. Look at the dies. That is the die right here that makes this card. And then there's one with candy canes, and there's holly leaves and berries and candy canes. Like, that's why it's like when you're looking through the catalog, you can't just look at the stamp set. You actually have to look at every little picture. Okay, so there's that one. Here's a white one. It's a very classic card. This is Dina's. She's got the plush poinsettia paper on the sides, like as trim. A punch of the sentiment, and then just some pearls on here. So it's like an elegant card. And then we have here, oh, Dina's, this must be Dina's second card. I'm thinking maybe, unless, no, that could have been on there. I'm not sure if I can tell you who this is. Old Olive, the DSPs. So there's 3 different DSPs that are used. And the Old Olive sentiment here where it's cut off on one side, and then this side has the little bit of decoration. That's from the annual catalog. And then stamped maybe in gray granite and then cut out with the leaves are garden green, stamped in garden green and cut out. And then these are the peony, the gems that come with the peony set. Okay, so there's that one. Here, oh, here's Dina's second one. So yeah, so this definitely wasn't Dina's because she did the other one. Cherry cobbler with a little, there's a mat of cherry cobbler on here too. So it's matte and matte. And then a piece of DSP. And then here's that same, that's the same one that Kathy used here. I'm pretty sure that, no, who used that? Somebody just used that. Like, there's been so many, oh, I thought it was that, but it's not. There's been so many cards, guys. That's a punch that's in the annual catalog. Here, these little poinsettias too. There's 2 of them that come and you put them together and they make a cute little poinsettia. And then here is the gold pearls being used again. So very cute card. So that was Dina's. We'll put that with Dina's. All right, here I believe that if I had to guess, this was Kelly's. So we got a white with the embossed snowflakes using the mesh, and then a circle, a stitched circle that's vellum. And she did some watercoloring-ish. It's embossed, the poinsettia is embossed in white, and then it's colored with ink. I'm thinking an aqua painter, and then 3 little diamonds right in the middle. So there is that one. Very fancy. Fancy. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is a fun fold. Look at this. This pops out and there's a sentiment on that one. And then this pops out. And if you look closely at this paper, it probably starts out as a 12-inch piece of paper cut on a diagonal, and then it's scored at 4 and 8. So it goes this way, and then this way, and then this way, and it ends at 4. This is ribbon from the Plaid Tidings. Oh, Oh, so you guys, my suite was the Plaid Tidings, and I did that for the catalog launch party. So I don't even have my cards in here because mine are in a different area. So I just thought about that. But this DSP is from the Poinsettia paper, and then here's 2 of these that are stamped and die cut, and some pear pizzazz leaves added to the back. And here what they did is they stapled the ribbon, embroidered ribbon on to these cards. So yes, Elaine, they are so much prettier than anything you could buy. I definitely agree. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna save these 2 as last. They're my favorite. Favorite. Okay, this one got water on it because I have everything set up in my kitchen and something got splashed on there. But this is Judy Garza, Real Red. Oh, look at that. She did a matching mat. So this is the same size on the outside as the inside. She stamped the little berries on the bottom. Merry Christmas comes from the set. And she embossed the outside here with the subtle embossing folder. Hi, Carol. Here's some, it's 1, 2, 3. She did 3 layers of the poinsettia, and she cut the berry link things out of garden green. So pearls in the middle. Those beaded pearls are awesome. How many of you have these beaded pearls? You need to use them. All right. Don't know who this one is, but it's a Real Red with a little, look at this. Like the little trim of white really pops and makes the poinsettia pop. So gold embossing with the Happy Holidays with a little banner punch. The red is embossed with the snowflake embossing folder. I don't know if my light's going to catch that, but it's really hard to see on the red that there's snowflakes. And then she cut out a poinsettia from that plush paper. And then that little gold thing is also from this die set. So there's a outie and a detailed one. So like there's the outline and then a detailed. So she's got the solid gold underneath and a gold on the top. Okay. All right, here's Dina's. Dina made cards for Kelly this month because I think Kelly had the COVID this month. So Dina helped a girl out and she made Kelly swap cards for this month. Okay, I got it. So I don't know if you guys can see the shimmer. Do you see all of that shimmer is over the entire card? So you take your Frost White shimmer paint, you put it in the spritzer, and you spritz, and it gives it this whole coating of shimmer. This is a banner made out of the plush paper, and then this is just all shimmer. Look at that. You can see the shine. So that's all spritz. So 2 little poinsettias that the same, a little watercolor wash in the back. And this is the Whale of a Time ribbon here, the pool party in the sheer. Okay. All right, guys, we're almost done. We got like 4 more cards to go. Hi, Barbara. Yes, a lot of very talented people. You got that right, Judy. You're talented yourself, Judy. Okay, here, I don't know whose it is, but we got the Thick Whisper White. Here's the poinsettia paper, and then this white strip it's stamped and then embossed with the Tasteful Textiles. Here's the other ribbon. So I showed you white with the silver. Now this is the vanilla with the gold. And then here, what they did is they cut out the leaves and the poinsettia from the vellum, and they took a sponge dauber and sponged the inside yellow. Added some gold berries back here, and then the beaded pearls. Gotta love them. Okay. No name. So, okay. So this is a horizontal card. Goes like that. Now, you guys know where this gold is from? That is from the Forever Greenery gold detailed paper. And she must have, for swap cards, hard to do this. Everybody's probably got different designs. The red in the back here is embossed with the subtle embossing folder. And then the poinsettia is cut out. So I'm guessing this is the same person that made these because they're, hi, Shar. So you got the yellow in the inside and the beaded pearls and then the die cut flowers from the poinsettia plush paper. Okay. I think that I'm down to the last 2 cards, guys. And now I'm showing you the back. These are Lori Krause cards. This was from the Poinsettia Bundle Swap. Lori Krause is a fabulous stamper. And if you were at my house, you've seen these cards. Which one do I want to show you first? Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to show you both at the same time, and you guys are going to go crazy. Okay, ready for it? Oh, my gosh, they're so pretty. Oh, I don't know which one I like better. I love purple, but the blue one, it speaks to me. Oh, my gosh. Like, I don't know. It's so sad. These are the kind of cards you say you can't give away because they're so pretty. You got those cards where you make them and you're like, I don't know if anybody deserves this, but don't think that way. Everybody deserves a beautiful card. Just make 3 of them so that you have 2 to give away and 1 to keep for yourself. Oh, look at these. Aren't they breathtaking? Oh my gosh, let's get the light good here so you guys can see the take that in. Okay, so Lori, you've seen her work here. She did one of the sweet swaps. Let's start with the blue one. Okay, Seaside spray, and then she did a layer of the plush poinsettia paper. So this is the Ornate Gardens dies. So it's that rectangle one with these, the outside here is so pretty. Okay, silver, I was gonna say silver bells, but it's silver pine balls here. This is just jade, and then she sponged the edge of it, so it's a little bit darker. The beaded pearls in the middle. So these are, okay, so the flowers are Seaside spray, the poinsettias, and then she colored them purple. Like she's got a wash of purple. I would have to, the way that they feel rough, like water got to them, and like they had to dry. And so I feel like she took and I could be wrong, but I feel like she took an aqua painter and brushed over them with like Highland Heather. The label here is that pick a banner punch, and it's the outy one where it goes out. So she used that, she did the same. Okay, so this is that punch I used last night in class where it's the outy one, and then this is the innie one. Okay, like your belly button. Here's the white ribbon. We just had a couple of those cards. It's that metallic edge white ribbon. Oh, she's got some holiday pearls. Oh, she's got gems here. So they're blue. She colored them a dark blue to make them stand out. Had they been clear, you wouldn't have seen them. They would have gotten washed away. But she colored them blue, and they stood out. They stood out perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, take it in. I'm going to go to the purple one. I have to say, I think this one I like. I just love purple. So Purple Posy is the back here. Okay, this one, she sponged the poinsettia paper. You can see she did greens, like just jade. She did purple. She sponged over the top and colored that plush poinsettia paper. We saw it in there. She's got the just jade leaves again with sponged edge. This is silver balls again. This is the poppy ribbon. Hi Vicki. This is that seam binding white ribbon from the poppy suite from last year that carried over. Merry Christmas comes from this poinsettia set. Here, see this? She added the mesh ribbon back here just to make it glitzy. And she actually used, I don't know what she used, but it's, I have found to add the beaded pearls, 3 glue dots, 3 mini glue dots are perfectly fine to add to the back. She used a kind of a goop. I'm not quite sure, but it's oozing out, and I got to push it back in there because otherwise that's why you see a little bit of that yellowy in there. It's glue. I wouldn't use liquid glue to adhere these. I would definitely use either tear and tape or your mini glue dots. This is, I think, Purple Posy with Highland Heather. So, oh my gosh. All right, you guys, did you take it all in? Like, I saved my 2, I think, I can't say, they're all pretty. So I can't say that, like, but these are among my top favorite cards that I got for a suite, I think, in 2020. Oh, they're so breathtaking, right, Donna? Yeah, you said they're pretty too. So these were actually not part of the poinsettia swap that they're part of the poinsettia bundle swap, not the sweet swap. But oh my goodness. So did you guys do okay? I was thinking that we were going to be done in like an hour and 10 minutes, but wow, you guys, oh no, I didn't even do this stack yet. So we'll see. Maybe next week, Friday. I don't know what my plans are next Friday. I don't have many plans these days. Probably like most of us. So we'll see. I'll do another swap card showcase. And we'll go through those cards maybe next week. They shouldn't be as long, but I think that we've been at it for an hour and 45 minutes. So I think that will be good for cards for tonight. So did you guys have a favorite? Oh, Karen likes the blue and purple poinsettia cards. I love your blue and purple, your blue and purple heart. Nancy says because of the color. Yep, absolutely. So Julie, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Remember, I have a glue holder that has your name on it. So we can't forget to make the glue holder connection during class tomorrow in the afternoon. I think you're coming. So what's your favorite card? Did you guys take lots of screenshots? Oh my gosh. How many? Okay, this is my question for you. If you made it through the whole thing. Hi, Trinket. how many screenshots did you take? Like, were you guys, I hope I was going slow enough and describing everything so that you could definitely take, you know, your screenshot. Apple might be just like a hard press. I'm not quite sure. You guys will have to Google that, but tell me how many screenshots you took. I'm curious if you took 20 or 15 or 100. I don't know how many cards were here, but so many cards to choose from. So you'll have to let me know what your favorite card is too. Now the light's like crazy. So you'll have to let me know what your favorite card was if you had one. So okay, did I inspire you to have a card that you have to make this weekend? Hard to pick a favorite. Yeah, Faye, I get it. So did I inspire you to make some cards this weekend? I hope that you guys have a little time to get up into your craft rooms or wherever, if you have a table set up, and make some cards. Did you find something that you have to buy and you can't live without? Don't forget, I love and appreciate all orders that you place. I had my screen down here the entire time. That host code is still active. You can place an order, and just know that if you place a minimum qualifying order for either 35 or 40, depending on the class, you would get a free class. And so I have my Snowflake class is free with a $40 order if mailed. If you come in person, it's different. And then if you do my monthly class, it's free with a $35 order. So I have 3 sets left for the November monthly class that could either be in person or online. I did the live last night, so you guys could always watch the replay. But, oh, Judy, you didn't take any screenshots. Well, you guys know you can go back and watch the replay. As soon as I hit the end button, this is posted in Facebook, and you can go back and watch again or fast forward and take screenshots of cards. So I think that's it I have for you for tonight. Next Thursday, we're going to do the poinsettia cards, 6 o'clock Central. And you guys be ready, because there's 4 amazing cards that I'm going to be making for you. So I could have had 50 some people sign up for this class. It's crazy. So they're so pretty. I can't wait to make them with you. And until then, lots of happy crafting and stamping and sunshine and hugs and love. And you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Don't get the don't get the vid is what they're calling it. Don't, if you get it, you'll get through it, and most people are. So stay healthy if you can, and just stay home and craft, right? So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend. If you have anything that comes up, let me know. All right, love you. Bye, guys.